Hello, I'm here with the Professor Hugo Ochoa. How are you?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Fine, thanks. I'm going to ask you some questions about your work and job.
Great.
First, what did you study?
I studied mechatronics engineer here at Tech.
Okay. Next, what did you study? Why did you study that?
I studied that because ever since I was a kid, I loved math. I thought that it was one of the easiest and most fun subjects in school. So I thought, why not study something that is related to that? So, and engineering sounds good. And mechatronics was almost new when I was studying high school here, so it seemed good at that moment.
Okay. Next one. What kind of work activities you can develop with your career?
It's a very wide career. It's a career in engineering that was born because people wanted to have in only one professional the skills and the knowledge of people from different areas. For example, mechanics, electronics, electric engineering, control engineering, computing, and industrial engineering. So they wanted to make a career that involved all this knowledge in only one person. So I think that that's the good thing about mechatronics, because since you know so many things of so many areas, you can work in several things. For example, most of the people whom I studied when I was in the career began working in industrial engineering areas, and some of them are now working in mechatronics areas, design of processes, design of mechanical parts and robots and things like that, like those.
Interesting. Next one. What is your work?
In my case, I work here as a professor. I teach math. I also work in a consulting company in which we work with projects regarding several things like finance, environmental issues. We work for government, but primarily I teach math here.
Okay, thank you. With what kind of competencies your work demand?
We have to be very thoughtful with the idea of knowledge, of how it's given, how it's taught, and how students learn. We need to be the part of the learning process of the students by teaching in the best way we can and by knowing the topics that we teach.
Okay. What kind of activities you do in your work?
In my case, I think that probably teaching class is the most important one. We also have the paperwork of any job, probably more than any other job, but still, it's basically teaching, grading, and the most important part, be with the students. We need to come to tutoring. We ask them how they do every now and then, and we need to be available for them whenever they ask us to help them, because the most important thing of teaching is that the student learn.
Okay. How do you see yourself in the labor field in the future?
Well, in my case, I really love teaching. I think it's one of the most fun and rewarding activities in the world. I really love teaching, but I'm also studying a master's in finance, so I think that probably I would mix my teaching activities with a finance activity, probably in a company that works especially with finance and with economy.
Thank you very much. That was all.
Thank you.